Okay, this is our last go around on the clock program. I promise. So, we've got our little clock program and it prints on in white text on a blue background, which is fine here and fine on desktop 3 and on desktop 4, but what if desktop 2 looks like this? I don't want this. This doesn't look good. Okay, so is there a way to make the background transparent? No, there isn't. The text you can make transparent, that's very easy, but not the background. Nevertheless, we do have a solution of sorts. What do you think of that? That's more like it. Now, it's not a complete solution because on all the other desktops it's going to look like that as well. Still, let's see how we did that. Let's just get rid of this. Okay, so if we now have a look at this file here, right, it was a very small addition, but basically this is my wallpaper, and I just grabbed the first wallpaper I saw on a search. Don't worry about that. So I loaded that file up into a graphics editor, and first I resized it to the exact same size as my desktop. And then I cut out a piece from the bottom left corner that's exactly 100 pixels by 50 pixels. And that is this little file. So, few things that we had to change here, right? Okay, I commented out the background color setting because we don't need that anymore. And then further down, right here, I commented out the draw flush, right? Because if you use that, it's going to wipe out your graphic background. And then every go around, I put this little cutout onto the clock view, right? And you have to put it like load error equals, then you can see, you can print out that variable, you can act accordingly. You know, if it couldn't find a file, you can say, well, try this other file, that sort of thing. So I made that a local variable just to keep things a little bit more memory efficient. And that's all there is to it. Now, of course, I'm stuck with a version of my program that's only going to work with this wallpaper at this resolution. So this is not a universal solution, but you know, it does show you that things can be done. We can always find a workaround, even if it's only ever going to work on my computer. Now, the other thing you will see, however, is that there's quite a lot of flickering. That can also be fixed because there's a wait state here. If we now make that 0.9, in other words, compared with all the other things that are happening, only refresh once a second. And then we should get something a little more reasonable. Let's close this. See, much more stable now, much less flickering. Okay, so that has been our adventure with the clock program. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll look at something else next week.